Look, holy. Look, I just think of this pyro. I don't write it nor take my time. They spending days trying to think of a lie, yo. The truth before Mark, I sold grams and kept it business with the plug fam. I'm just linking the bio. It's the guy Gioli repping Gioli.com. And alright now. Alright, nigga. Hold up. The butcher coming, nigga. Huh? I say my nigga is way harder than he say. He be like, the butcher coming, nigga. I'm gonna say, I'm the butcher coming, nigga. Huh? The butcher, man, the motherfucking rap superhero, the fucking 97 Hove, the fucking, the new next nigga. Dropping TANA Talk 4, February 11th. It was announced by DJ Premier via his Twitter feed. He was in the studio with Benny. He said February 11th, man, that's what it is. Primo never lied to us. Primo don't even say shit, so you know he ain't never lied. He never even fucking said nothing. So the shit is real, man. The butcher is coming. TANA Talk 4, February 11th. Now, predictions. Oh shit, here we go. Predictions. This is what I don't like already from the rip. I don't like the fucking song with J. Cole, man. It's a great song as a one-off. I don't want to hear J. Cole on TANA Talk 4. He's just not talking TANA Talk shit. TANA Talk 3 is too fucking... Like, look. Imagine this, right? Imagine if Grand Pooba was on Reasonable Doubt. Do you really want to hear Grand Pooba on Reasonable Doubt? Just think about it, right? Do you want to hear fucking Digital Underground on Illmatic? You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying Cole is like that, but Cole is like Grand Pooba. I love Grand Pooba, but like, I don't want to hear him. I want to hear Cool G rap on Reasonable Doubt. You feel me? I want to hear the niggas that I heard on I want to hear AZ on fucking Illmatic. You know what I mean? Like, it just wouldn't work. Like, I don't want to hear even a nigga like that. I think I don't want to hear ODB, Busta Rhymes, no shit like that. I don't want to hear It Was Written featuring ODB. Like, that could work now. Think about it. They would have made a wild track. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta fit the theme of what's going on. This is TANA Talk. This is Montana Ave. This is TANA Talk. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a nigga rapping about how good he raps on TANA Talk. So it's already, for me, the shit already got a black eye just for that alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's TANA Talk and it's featuring J. Cole. This is weird, right? So hopefully we don't get that shit again. Like, hopefully the next nigga is not JID or something. Well, JID be talking that shit, but I'm saying like Big Sean. I don't want to hear Big Sean on TANA Talk. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. But TANA Talk is TANA Talk. I thought it was TANA Talk. So that's one strike. You know what I mean? The other strike is, I don't know if Benny has been as good since TANA Talk 3. Now, mind you, Plugs I Met, that's damn near classic material right there. Like, he was still on that roll. Burden of Proof, not for me. You know what I mean? I'm only 4 tracks deep out of like 11 on that job. I'm gonna keep it real. Not for me. You know what I'm saying? Benny what? I don't like Benny on a Hit Boy production. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was that I don't like Benny. I'm gonna run down this list in real time. I was like, is Hit Boy fucked up Benny career? That's what I thought when I first heard it. I said, oh my gosh, these fucking Hit Boy beats. This not like Broken Bottles and Good Night and Rubber Bands and Wade and Scarface Met Sosa, or whatever the fuck that is, part 2. It's not the same. Like, it's not Fast Eddie. So I was like, yo, Hit Boy fucked up Benny shit. So I let that one slide. I said, you know what? Burden of Proof, just not personally for me. Love the intro, love the outro, the legendary shit. I love a few other songs on there, but like, overall, not for me. Right? Sly Green. Oh shit, Sly Green was ridiculous. And then we get to Plugs I Met Too. I love Harry Fraud, though. Like, every time I hear Harry Fraud with Currency, Jim Jones, French Montana, anybody, I'd be like, yo, this the shit. Wasn't big on the Plugs I Met Too. I wasn't big on the Plugs I Met Too. It wasn't my shit like that. Like, it really just wasn't. So, alright. What I like on Plugs I Met Too. Matter of fact, that shit with Chinks and fucking, I like the shit with Jim and French a little bit. The shit with Chinks, oh my God. That's one of Benny's best songs ever. Ever. Then Pyrex Picasso. Pyrex Picasso, when I first heard it, we actually did a review on it on Gioli.com, me and my interns, or might have just been me, I don't know. And I heard Pyrex Picasso, I said, now Benny has returned to form. This is the Benny that I want to be Benny. This is Benny. Right? I was wrong. Because Benny said he recorded that 3-4 years prior to when it actually came out. So I was like, oh man, I think we done lost Benny forever. So then the next thing I hear, really few other joints, you know what I mean? 330 in Houston, Fire, few other joints. Matter of fact, I forgot about that fucking mixtape. That BSF mixtape was fire, by the way. And fucking, oh, it's over. It's one of the greatest songs ever. One of the greatest beats ever. One of the greatest songs I ever heard. Rick High had a few questionable lines at the end of his verse. Other than that, that shit is, that's one of them songs. I swear to God, if I'm taking a trip, and I've done it, from Philadelphia to Maryland, I can play that song probably the entire time. It's that good of a song. Like, it's like, that shit like Dipset beats on steroids, and then they all went in. It was crazy. Like, so, all right, where was I at? All right, so yeah, Benny, so Picasso, yeah, Pyrex, oh yeah, so I heard Mr. Pyrex Man. I was real excited. What was that, the end of 2020? It was like December or some shit. I said, oh my God, if this how Benny, niggas said I don't fuck with it because it's not Benny most lyrical shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, we know Benny could rap. I just want to hear him talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when he came with that, I said, oh yeah. And the beat, all that, the refrain he kept using, yeah, hell yeah. I fuck with Mr. Pyrex Man. One of Benny's best songs again. So he's on fire. So I'm like, yo, I'm really excited for TANA Talk 4. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm in on TANA Talks forever. I'm in up until 10 just based off of 3. So this ain't even no knock for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep checking this shit out. You're going to get my streaming bucks. That's a fact. And I might just purchase it. You know, I buy albums. I buy what the fuck I like. Matter of fact, I'm going to start showing motherfuckers me purchasing shit to try to encourage them to purchase some shit. That's what I'm going to start doing. But anyway, so then we get this J. Cole joint. Johnny P's Caddy. I believe so. And I fuck with Benny verse. Like, it's cool. It's not the best. Let's be clear. It's not the best Benny verse ever. It's not even in the top half of Benny verses. But it's solid because Benny don't take no days off. It's no bad Benny verse. And that's, you can go back. Yo, one day I went all the way back to Benny shit just to see if the shit was, you can go all the way back to the earliest Benny verse in existence and it's fire. So he don't take a verse off. So the verse is dope. But what he let Cole do on there? And let me not say let, because it's not like fucking basketball. A nigga playing defense. A nigga let a nigga dunk on him. He fucking sent him the beat and he sent it back. But I love what Cole did, but I don't like what Cole did. You get what I'm saying? I love what he did, but I don't like what he did. Bars is up. TANA Talk? No, I don't want to hear that on TANA Talk. So like I said, it already got a black eye on it for me. So predictions. Of course, it's going to be a top 10 album of the year. Benny can't not make a top 10 album of the year. It's ridiculous to even fucking think about. But, real predictions. I don't think it's gonna be better than Conway album. I don't think it's gonna be better than Pusha album. I don't think it's gonna be better than, and it's just right now. I could come back and eat these words. I would be happy. I would be ecstatic to be wrong, by the way. So, I got Conway. I got Pusha. Oh man, Cole is actually dropping again too. Come to find out, I just found that out. Few other joints, few other people dropping, man. But it might go top 5. Might possibly go top 5. I say Tana Talk 4 will probably be, because Benny know the pressure is on. One thing about Benny, yeah, he going when it's you put that pressure on him, he gonna come through. So I'm gonna say 7.8 to 8.2, 8.1 range. 7.8 to 8.1 range. I think that's around we're gonna get for Tana Talk 4. Hopefully it's a 10. But just based off of the past, what's been going on, yeah, I don't know if we're going to get Benny. So, we're going to see, man. You know what you can do? In the comments, right, whether you think Tana Talk 4 is going to be a classic or whether you think it's going to be within the 7.8 to 8.1 range, 7.9 to 8.2 range, like I said, or you think it's going to be a classic, like, you know what I mean? Or you think you're going to drop the ball completely. You know what I mean? And do you actually fuck with the J? Because I'm going to tell you what it is. For me, unless it's the first song, the J. Cole joint is going to throw everything off. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm interested to see where that fits on Tana Talk. I'm very interested to see where that song sits on Tana Talk. Because if it don't go first or last, it's going to be weird. That can't be number 4. It's going to be weird. It's basically a J. Cole song. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be placed well. Or just not be on that bitch. We might get it and the shit ain't even on there. That wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be right for streaming. That wouldn't even make sense. So yeah, it's going to be on there. Yeah, tell me what you think, your predictions for Tana Talk 4. Classic, dud, mid. Don't say mid. Find some other way to say it. Don't say mid. Say shit alright. Is it gonna be alright, trash, or great, or classic? You know what I mean? I'm out of here. Hit the shade room, baller alert and academics. I could scroll through 200 goofies a minute.